Suspected Kuki militants carry out arson at the Torbung Mamang Sabald, burn down 10 houses. Manipur Security Advisor Kuldip Singh says order has been issued to initiate inquiry against CRPF Assistant Commandant Daniel Mar, who allegedly assaulted women and children. Four BJP MLAs expressed dissent over separate administration's demand by 10 MLAs, term it unfortunate. And Kokomi coordinator Jitendra Ningombam says prevailing law and order instability in the state is premeditated by militants under suspension of operation. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching a Sunday primetime English Bulletin. I'm Colonel SHAMBANDURAM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Now the news in details. Suspected Kuki militants torched 10 houses in fresh violence last night at Torbung Mamang Sabald, which is situated in between Vishnupur district and Churachandpur district. Kuki militants under suspension of operation have been intimidating civilians and burning down houses in the area, even in the presence of central forces. Speaking to media, locals called it unfortunate over central forces acting like a mere spectator while Kuki militants were burning down houses in the village. Locals of Torbung and Fogakchau demanded the government to provide them with weapons so that they could defend themselves and their village. They also told central forces to leave the area if they are incapable of doing anything against militants. Locals also urged the governments to promptly sort out security lapses in the areas and let the villagers live in peace. On the other hand, Vishnupur District SP Hirojit and 59th Mounted Brigade Commander Tiwari visited Fogakchau and gave assurance to villagers that necessary security measures will be taken to restore peace in the area.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯈꯛꯅꯪꯒꯤ ꯋꯥ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤꯁꯨ ꯍꯟꯖꯔꯛꯁꯅꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤꯁꯨ ꯍꯜꯂꯒ ꯃꯐꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯅꯦꯅꯥ ꯇꯥꯅ ꯅꯣꯔꯃꯦꯜꯁꯤꯗ ꯍꯥꯟꯅꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯄꯨꯟꯁꯤ ꯃꯍꯤꯡꯗꯨ ꯍꯤꯡꯕꯗꯨ ꯄꯥꯝꯃꯦ ꯃꯐꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯁꯦꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯜ ꯐꯣꯔꯁ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯃꯛ ꯗ꯭ꯌꯨꯇꯤ ꯂꯩ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯂꯩꯅ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯌꯨꯝ ꯃꯩ ꯊꯥꯔꯒ ꯇꯧꯔꯕꯁꯤꯐꯥꯎꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯀꯔꯤꯝꯇ ꯇꯧꯗꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯁꯤ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯅꯕ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯅꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯕꯨ ꯉꯥꯛꯄꯤ ꯁꯦꯟꯕꯤꯔꯣꯏꯗꯧꯕ ꯃꯤꯆꯝ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯂꯟ ꯊꯨꯝ ꯄꯨꯟꯁꯤ ꯀꯜꯂꯣꯏꯗꯧꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯃꯐꯝꯁꯦ ꯊꯥꯗꯣꯛꯑꯒ ꯆꯠꯄꯤꯈ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯁꯨꯒꯤ ꯅꯃꯥꯗ ꯀꯥꯡꯂꯨꯞ ꯑꯃꯕꯨꯅ ꯍꯦꯛꯇ ꯐ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯊꯥꯕ ꯇꯧꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯇꯧꯍꯟꯕ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯗ ꯈꯨꯠꯂꯥꯏ ꯐꯣꯡꯅ ꯄꯥꯏꯔꯒ ꯆꯠꯂꯒꯁꯨ ꯀꯔꯤꯝ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯔꯤꯝꯇ ꯂꯦꯡ ꯑꯣꯠꯄ ꯌꯥꯍꯟꯗꯕ ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯩ ꯄꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯤ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯩ ꯄꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯕ ꯉꯝꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯨ ꯈꯨꯠꯂꯥꯏ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯔꯣ.
Security advisor to Manipur government Kuldip Singh says an order has been issued to initiate inquiry against CRPF Assistant Commandant Daniel Mar, who reportedly assaulted women and children. The state security advisor informed that action will be taken against Daniel Mar based on the inquiry report. Kuldip Singh maintained that stringent security measures have been taken to restore normalcy in the state. He appealed to the masses to refrain from spreading rumors. Briefing media person today on the prevailing situation in the state at the Chief Minister's Secretariat in Imphal, Kuldip Singh said two army personnel sustained injury when the armed militants attacked an army patrolling team in Lailampad area of Churachandpur district last morning. He also added that one decomposed unidentified body was recovered from Moirang Command Laikai of Vishnupur district last afternoon, and unidentified persons torched around 10 houses in the Torbung Sabald area into the wee hours today. Kuldip Singh said the attackers already fled the scene by the BSF personnel arrived at the spot. He said no untoward incident were reported in the area since 3 companies of BSF were deployed in the area. He went on to say that out of the 5 trippers truck seized by unidentified miscreants at locations under Saparmaina this morning, 2 trucks were set ablaze. Kuldeep Singh announced that curfew will be relaxed from 5 a.m. till 12 p.m. in 5 districts of the state. Curfew will be relaxed from 5 a.m. till 3 p.m. in Jiribam district, from 6 a.m. till 1 p.m. in Technopole, Chandel and Kangpokpi district, while curfew is not relaxed from the Churachandpur district and Ferzold district. Curfew is lifted from Ukhrul, Kamjong, Tamelong, Senapati and Nona district. Kuldeep Singh said 73 individuals have been killed in the violence, out of which 41 are identified as victims of communal clash. He also added that 243 individuals have been reported injured during the clash and 1,809 houses were torched in the violence. On the other hand, the security advisor has replied to media persons when he was asked so far how many weapons have been collected from the Sioux militants.
There was one incident in which there is an allegation against one assistant commandant of CRPF, Daniel Mar, who reportedly had gone to see damages to his house. The allegation was that he misbehaved with residents of the area. He has been withdrawn and inquiry has been ordered against him. Action will be taken after the inquiry, whatever comes out as a result of the inquiry. Action is being planned and being executed. Operation is being carried out by the army personnel every day. We are holding meeting every day and planning out operations every day along with the state police. Operations are being planned as and when success is there. You see, these Sioux guardas as well as the militants, you have to have pakka intelligence to operate in a particular area to engage them. So those intelligence are being collected, and as and when we get good intelligence, there will be results.
Four BJP MLAs, namely Langthabalt MLA Karam Shyam, the Wangjing Tentha MLA Paunam Brojent, Uripok MLA KH Raghumani and Hairok MLA TH Radhe Syam, have come out with a joint written statement expressing strong opposition to separate administration demanded by 10 MLAs of the state, terming the demand of separate administration as unfortunate. The four BJP MLAs also maintained that the violence incident erupted in the state due to misunderstanding between communities in the state. Even though the violence erupted suddenly, they need to be contained with concreted efforts and helped in spreading the message of peace and harmony. Meanwhile, the four MLAs also clarified that their visit to Delhi was to discuss about boosting the economy of the state with central leader, and it has nothing to do with personal or political gain. Kokomi coordinator Jitendra Ningombam says prevailing law and order instability in the state is premeditated by militants under suspension of operation. Jitendra stressed on the need of the people working together to bring an amicable solution and restoring peace in Manipur. Jitendra said this today at the Kokomi temporary office in Wangkai, Imphal, while relief materials meant for relief camps extended by an umbrella body of clubs and Merapaibi in the Torban Khetri Laikai Panchayat Joint Relief Committee were handed over to Kokomi. On the other hand, Joint Relief Committee Chairman KSH Thoiba said Kokomi has been taking a huge role in restoring normalcy in the state, and edible items and clothes for inmates of relief camps were handed over to Kokomi as the organization is well aware of the need in the relief camp. Thoiba assured that the relief committee will fully support Kokomi in all its activities.
Manipur issue se Kanglup ani ki marakta soknaba ihou nate habase mayamna khangbiu masi sud leiba akoigi kuki militants kangbuga Manipur ki praja ga soknaba akoi ihou ni haitare masi gi ihou sina maru oidna akoi tamna makoina Manipur si Tugane na ba sum khonar ko posi Kokomi na madugi mayok telai Kokomi di we are standing for the unity of and the integrity of Manipur dini aduna Kokomi bu thajabi ba Kokomi bu nuksibi ba Manipur gi miya people singna Kokomi na lobby ba decision da akoi satmina si aduga Kokomi na su miya Manipur miya na pamba decision gi mayok da kaidun su saloi
yamna darkar oiba akoi gi mafam du da khallaga akoi gi relief ki process ji yohonna na bugi namakta akoi na Kokomi gi mafam da akoi gi appeal tawjari aduga suksoi soidana yohon bigani haina so akoi khali मरमदे अखोई जॉइंट रिलीफ कमिटी ना सल्लगा पिजब हाइबसे अखोई यामना दरकार ओइबदो अखोई खंगबदा खरा वाली मरमदुना मदुगी दमकता अखोई कोकोमी के ऑफिसर लागलगा अखोई नमसु सिनजबनी.
Meanwhile, Kokomi raised questions whether all the peoples belonging to Kuki community, including indigenous Kuki people in the state, have given their approval to the demand for a separate administration being raised by 10 MLAs from the particular community. Speaking to media today at Wangkai Mehobam Lampa Community Hall, Imphal East, Kokomi Assistant Coordinator Longjam Ratan said Kokomi and people of Manipur had never considered Kuki residing in the state as outsiders. He said every community living in Manipur is one and all the communities have been working together in safeguarding the integrity of Manipur. Ratan maintained that if indigenous Kuki community happen to remain silent on the decision of the 10 MLAs, then their silence will be considered as an approval to the decision that will be a threat to harmony and integrity of Manipur. He also reiterated that government at the center and state have already directed Sioux militants to return to their designated camps by May 9, and they have also been informed to abide by Sioux ground rules. Ratan expressed suspicion if the Indian government is involved in the violence activities committed by Sioux militants.
Kuki gi MLA singina loina makna Kuki gi separate administration nama demand tawrak pase masida akoina phil tawribadi Kuki miyam se loina mak represent tawgre na laura kanta sigi khongthang ji changjalakwa matam jida sahi sa kaya dagi laiminaraklaba ariba Kuki sing haiba tare makoina su silent oina dum lairagadi Kuki khuding makse loina mak Manipur gi apunbagi saktam jida singnara aba maduda makoina su ayaba mandate pirabane na lawrakna bagi wafam amalae India government amadi Manipur government na seriously lawiraga Kokomi gi wafam se dil tawbidragadi upai leitabani na we are compelled to fight with our people haibase soidana la aneba.
Speaking to media, Kokomi Media Coordinator Thokchom Somorendro claimed that the prevailing issues is not communal riot, but it is a well-planned act. He underlined on state and central government taking necessary measures to promptly bring a solution to the issue. Kokomi Coordinator Jitendra Ningomba also complained that the government at the state and center have failed in listening to the people and Kokomi. He appealed to the masses to stage democratic forms of the protest during relaxed hours of curfew.
Koi mukanogi Brahmaram the som Tanzan Garga, Maduga, Koi Silva Kuki, dancing the Punjalaga, a Koi the land to Chilapaki, Kudamama Koyam, Song of Paita, Masida, Koida, Akiva Panga, Miamaki, Tolpayabaki, Hibagi, Atagumba, Nipai, Badunikogi, Manipur, Miama, who you power visit.
High river, walk at me from Sir, Masida Sinagadaba, Law Budaba Kolau, slogan Singadu, Manipurigi, Upon Basakam, Kahin Biyaroi, Sugi, Kuki militant sing. Designated Kemta Lehelu. Ground rule Tugaiba, Kuki Lalong Sing Sairak Piu, Mitop Sangsilakpat Hingu, Kuki militant Sing Laksilo. No political right to illegal immigrants. Government of India should control the Kuki Sioux militants. Stop attacking villagers by Kuki militants.
Amid speculation, Manipur Chief Minister Nongtuman Biren, BJP Manipur Pradesh President A. Sarda along with 4 cabinet ministers have flown to New Delhi to meet Union Home Minister Amit Saha. Minister T.H. Vishwajit, Yumnam Khemchand, Govindas Konthaujam and T.H. Vashantakumar were among the cabinet minister who left Imphal today at around 11 a.m. by a chartered flight. The team is reportedly staying at Manipur Bhavan in Delhi, even though it is not yet known why Union Home Minister called them to Delhi in short notice. Foundation for Rural and Urban Development FRU Manipur stressed that it is high time that all the MLAs in Valley jointly stand against the demand for separate administration by 10 MLAs of Hills Constitution and work towards protecting the integrity of Manipur. Speaking to media today at FRUD office in Nongmaibung Pungmakong, Imphal, the Federation President Eld Tomba called it unfortunate over 10 MLAs from the Hill constituencies talking about resigning from their posts amid the prevailing grim situation in the state. He made it clear that people of Manipur will never submit to the attempt of some people in disintegrating the state. Tomba urged all the MLAs in valley areas not to stay silent at this juncture. He maintained that the communal clash has left sufferings and misery to everyone in Manipur, where 75% of its populations are living in poverty. He showed concreted efforts in bringing an amicable solution to the communal violence that sparked off on 3rd of May.
Sumlaha the cookie machine can Parliament can of Mali. MLA Tarana, we designed to regard Yama, walking down to Mali, Darcy Wallace, 60 Darcy, Pampai, walking to Europe, Mahoy don't religion, Madame Mati, Kangalaga, Manipuleva, Manti, Wizano, MLA was no Mati, a cookie show of lazy. Topilaga Hugi, Saktam Jingan about you. Pandam Tamila Mati, Manti Mandon, Topilaga Kuju, Napoleon Pambu, Davido Kuju, Nushina Jabni, Yadri Kuju. इशाकी जाति को गन्ना बोलते हैं लेना थोड़ा बहुत मतलब जोरों पर खल्ले
Lamlai Block Congress Committee General Secretary Organization KSH Imo due prompt attention of state governments over Lamlai constituency locals not getting nafsa rice for the past around 5 months. Speaking to media today in Lamlai, Imo highlighted the plights of people in the wake of the clash between two communities in the state. He further said farmers are also worried that crops yield will be lesser as a result of scanty rainfall in the state. He also maintained that based on the complaints of the locals over not receiving nafsa rice, Lamlai Block Congress Committee initiated investigation and found out that nafsa rationed rice were already taken from the department concerned. Imo urged relevant authorities to look into the matter. Youth Foundation for Fitness and Service YOFFS Manipur released a press note alleging that the current tension situation in the state is created by illegal Kuki migrants and militants. The press note further claims that Meitei do not consider Kuki as enemy, while Kuki also do not consider Meitei as enemy, even though the whole issue was presented as communal clash. It is further urged government to take concrete decisions to restore trust in law of the land and not to make Manipuris refugees into their own land. A press release from Salai Apunba Nupi Lamjing Lupt Sanulal says whatever is happening in the state is not communal violence, but it is a threat set by some outsider having a secret political aspiration and who cannot accept Manipur as their motherland. A press note issued by the Meitei Society Churachan A press note issued by the Meitei Society Churachandpur informed that memorandum have been submitted to Chief Secretary Manipur demanding state governments and central governments to facilitate the return of the Meitei community at their homes in Churachandpur district. The memorandum further demanded governments to provide security to ensure their return to their village in Churachandpur by evicting miscreants who have forcefully occupied their localities. As per the report from the Meitei Society Churachandpur, over 7,600 people from 19 Meitei localities have fled their homes in Churachandpur, while around 1,000 houses out of the total 1,310 houses have been torched by fire, and a total of 8 temples have been destroyed in Churachandpur. Relief materials were handed over to relief camps in the Kadangband Part 1 and Mayang Langjing under the initiative of Uripok MLA K.H. Raghumani. Essential commodities carrying vehicles were flagged off from the MLA's residence in Uripok, Sorbonne, Laikai and Imphal today. Speaking on the occasion, Raghumani said the communal clash has inflicted sufferings and pain to the people of Manipur, which is inhabited by many communities. He said he has been extending every possible help to relieved camps situated in Uripok constituency, where affected locals of Kangpokpi and Langold are taking shelter. He also extends financial assistance to inmates of Langol Old Age homes who are taking refuge at the residence in Uripok, Khaidem, Laikai. The MLA maintained that teamed Raghumani volunteers took initiative in handing over relief materials to relief camps. Raghumani showed collective efforts in bringing peaceful coexistence in the state.
Hoji ai ngasi tawjariba ai plan jina kendra wangmada leba khoi sum tabada wana loi wana bangak tanina mafam ani da meyang langjinga aduga kadang bangda leba relief camp ani duda kitang aina angam bakhara mayam du yawna bagi adugi lam thaba haitare adugi program macha makhak tawjabani mayam lakpi be am nungai aduga khoina immediately khoina haijaning jatente praja pumnamak shoda hogi shanti oisanu haina prayer dominaji man praja yang war khogi pawmi laiba icha jing naw sing mayam nasu sigi shanti gi pawjel ji pibada chawba mateng ro lobi wa hana thamjaraga ngasi gi swai den thanjar.
A press note from the Kanglei Park Sintha Semgat Loop Singjamai Bazaar has urged the governments to strive for restoring normalcy in the state at the earliest. Another press release from the Valley and Hilt Labour Union Manipur also appealed to the governments to bring an amicable solution to the issue in view of the plights of daily wage earners in the state. Locals of Singjumai Oinam Thingel staged a sit-in demanding restoration of normalcy in the state. The sit-in was organized by Singjumai Apunbalup. Speaking on the sideline, a person named Oinam Viren appealed to government to make efforts to end the tussles between communities and work towards restoring peace and harmony in the state.
Macam mana lagi karena basi solusi nama pubirak tu na ing nasikma lebak ama ohin bani na kita makta kau yang ngasih media ki kutang si dok na Manipur sin batung na sandok pikiraga atu bama tamda kau ki santi lebak ama pubirak na ba kau yang ngasih adu ki wakal unda ni kau na ngasih pangtok jari ba mifam adu ga kau pam jari ba wakat punam makasi kau na sarkar dah pil tok jari maram di tahu punam mak sakti panggal di sarkar na lebani na Makoigi miyang makada wakalon ako'y napamjabase mako'y buo sangkraga ngasi Manipur sin batungda tubo matamda sandok pido na ako'y buo aying ba ing natam na leba santi oy ba leba kamo ohin biyo hay na ako'y napil tawje.
All Manipur United Clubs organization Amuko says Kuki militants under suspension of operation has crossed all limits that indigenous people in Manipur could no longer tolerate. Press release from Amuko made it clear that central forces should take responsibilities for the assault carried out by Kuki militants on civilians and for civilians who are still missing due to security lapses. World Meitei Council today took out protest demonstration at New Delhi's Jantar Mantar demanding constitutional safeguards to Meitei community. Other demands also includes implementation of NRC in Manipur to stop intimidation of Meitei and to stop alteration in demography of Manipur through influx of illegal immigrants. Meanwhile, an organization named as Indigenous Peoples Alliance of Manipur has been formed. The new organization is jointly formed by World Meitei Council, Kangleipak, Kanbalupt and Indigenous Development Mission. A press release from the media coordinator of the Indigenous Peoples Alliance of Manipur informed that the alliance will together face any issues and forces which are detrimental to the integrity of Manipur. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on the election win by Congress in Karnataka. We will be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal Nauna Hangdokcheri, Haidibasida, personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp Nachingba, Potlam Singh, Mafamasida Pambigani, Nasimak Langsin Birau, Tilak Ras Enterprises, Presto, Tangal Bazar near Kasturitong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Sunday Primetime, the English Bulletin. After Indian National Congress Party registered a thumping win in Karnataka, a Congress Legislative Party meeting will be convened this evening in Bangalore to elect their leader and to form a new government in the state. Congress won 136 seats out of the total 224 legislative seats in Karnataka Assembly. BJP came second, securing 65 seats, and Janata Dal Secular won 19 seats. It is predicted that senior Congress leader and former Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and the President of Karnataka Pradesh Congress Committee D.K. Shivakumar are the top contenders of a CM race. Cancelled for the Indian School Certificate Examination CISCE today declared the result of ICSE Class 10 and ICS Class 12 result for the year 2023. The results can be availed on the website cisce.org and results.cisce.org. Individual candidates can apply for a recheck of their result using the Apply for a Recheck button on the CISCE website. The recheck module will be available till 21st of May. Unidentified gunmen fired bullets at a resident in Imphal. It's Basikong, reportedly owned by Thokchom Brojen, who is a station manager of Air India. The incident occurred at around 7 p.m. last night. A car parked at the courtyard suffered damage due to the gunshot. Meanwhile, a protest was organized by local club and Maira Paibi members against the incident at Basikong today. Speaking on the sideline, one of the Maira Paibi member, Thokchom Somola, condemned the act of causing fear to people and sought clarification for that action. Somola also urged government to look into the matter.
Some Brazilian Hariba, Pasigi Yunda, Kam, the Naleba, Maki, Gari, no way round Tarenipan Kapsalam Basea. I quit Tamoisona Yazaning de. I quit Lamsida, so come the Iran Kalaba, Levaki, Irana, so come the water, but I can't beat over Matamzida. Maram, so can't Kangana, no my Kapsan Basea. I quit Palm de, Masi Yaning de, and I go Baluk Natobano, Hybrido, Atumatam, the same Dopiro.
Ex-MLA of Moirang Mariambam, the Prithviraj, also provided relief items to various relief camps opened in Moirang constituency. Speaking on the sideline, Prithviraj said the relief camps still need mattress and mosquito nets. He also assured to provide drinking water to these relief camps. Kanglaicha Ambulance Kurai Ahongai Ayangpali Road along with Rugo Youth Club KB Haikak Mapal jointly organized a free medical camp at relief camps opened at KB Haikak Mapal and KB Mayai Laikai. As many as 150 persons, including women and children, availed medical treatment during the camp, which was attended by volunteers doctors and health staff. Free medicines were also distributed during the medical camp. Doctors and nurses of Suba Hospital Lumfield organized a free medical camp at relief camp opened at Naurim Bidahari College, Kundrakpam. About 400 persons were given treatment along with free medicines. Speaking on the sideline, the MD of Hospital Authority, Dr. Indivor, assured to extend helps at various places of the state as well. Lions Club of Imphal Leimarol, Lion Club of Kakching Greater, in association with Kakching Municipal Council and former Kakching MLAs Y. Surchandra, carried out a one-day mega health camp at the relief camp in the Kakching Higher Secondary School. The health camp was held under the aegis of Lions Club International, District 322D. Around 250 avails health checked up and medicines free of cost during the mega health camp. A press not informed that Old Manipur Christians organization had organized a prayer service wishing for return of peace and harmony in the state. Old Manipur Christians organization also drew the attention of the governor, chief minister, MP, MLA and civil society organizations to come together and resolve the present issue through peaceful means. Imphal Rising Youth Club of Kaisampat Laimajam Laikai provided relief materials to relief camps opened at Thanga, Kumbi and Harauro for the third time. Speaking on the sideline, General Secretary K. Bokul Sharma said relief materials were provided to help people who have fled from More due to the prevailing violent situation in the state. While urging people to provide help, K. Bokul Sharma also appeals for peace and harmony in the state. Kongba Kuno Mayai Laikai made contributions and extended edible items, medicines and clothes to various relief camps in Yaripok area. Women folk of Kongba Kuno Mayai Laikai also sought collective efforts in promptly restoring normalcy in the state. Zamiatul Ulama Mayang Imphal and JYDC Mayang Imphal jointly extended essential commodities to relief camp at Haingang Makalaikai Model Club. The gesture was made under the aegis of the Committee on Peaceful Coexistence, Manipur. Manipur Amateur Karate Do Association President Kiran Kumar Thangjam says the prevailing communal violence will hugely impact in the field of sports in Manipur, which otherwise is also known as the powerhouse of sports. Kiran Kumar said this while handing over assistance to sportspersons who are staying at various relief camps in the Valley area. He expressed concern that the state will put athletes in a condition where they will not be able to further pursue their sporting career. Kiran Kumar urged the governments to work towards restoring normalcy at the soonest. He also called it unfortunate that the centre and state government have so far not announced special relief package for affected people in the state. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at headlines once again. Suspected Kuki militants carry out arson at Torbung Mamang suburb, burned down 10 houses. Manipur Security Advisor Kuldeep Singh says order has been issued to initiate inquiry against CRPF Assistant Commandant Daniel Mar, who allegedly assaulted women and children. 4 BJP MLAs expressed dissent over separate administrations demanded by 10 MLAs, termed unfortunate. And Kokomi coordinator Jitendra Ningomba says prevailing law and order instability in the state is premeditated by militants under suspension of operation. Thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. In the meantime, for more news and information, please do not hesitate to follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Until then, have a great evening and always stay safe.
Khanghanjaba SSLC examination 2023 ki chi yengbagi thabak lakliba me taraga mangadagi makhada pijariba mafam ani asida haujaragani haina mari leinaba singi mafamda khanghanjari Board of Secondary Education